here we are at the news desk, which I still haven't changed my desk. I need to get these eggs off my desk. Someone help me. They're just here forever now. Anyway, let's jump in. So, there is quite a bit of news today, a lot of big stuff. TGS has started. There was a few game drop stuff that happened around it. But yeah, expect a lot of news. I probably will actually do maybe morning news, if depending on how busy it is. Or maybe we might do one later in the week as well, just because there's a lot of stuff. As you'll see as we get to the Tokyo Game Show breakdown that I'll probably go through with this. The other command list was out of date. Yeah. Take them off carefully. They're quite old. They can break easy. I know. If they're just old eggs and you just smash them. I think they're meant to be chocolate though, because they're the Animal Crossing ones. There is also an orange there, which I'm assuming is plastic because it hasn't rotten. You gonna bake them tomorrow? That sounds good. Alright, let's jump in. So, easy one to start off with. So, as we all know, PS5 was announced. It had the release date. All the pre-order stuff went up. Pre-order stuff actually went out earlier than it was supposed to because retailers were meant to wait, but they didn't. And because of COVID and a whole heap of other stuff, there's a lot of rumors floating around as to why there was a restricted amount of consoles. However, Sony and Microsoft are both trying to alleviate stress by saying, yes, there will be more waves coming. They haven't specified on any specifics, but it is very likely that they will probably have more available closer towards the date of November 12th. So there will probably be a second wave, but there's also stuff that's saying that the second wave might not be till next year. So who knows? Keep an eye on it. You probably will actually, they will still have physical ones in store as they usually do. I would be surprised if they had only pre-orders because that'd be insane. But who knows with how stock is right now and like development of it and stuff. So just try and be patient, keep an eye out. If you really want a PlayStation 5, do not have to spend like a stupid amount of money that scalpers might put it up on. Like, you can just try and be patient. But yeah, hopefully I can get one for playing on stream. That would be really fun. I really want to play Demon's Souls again, so if we can get it for release date, that'd be cool, but otherwise I'm not too stressed. So yeah, keep an eye on that. I'll probably return to this topic in the future. Oh, okay. Well, hang on, we'll hold off that one. That one's a big one. So, if you've heard me previously talking about Lab Zero and all the stuff that happened around that, you probably may have heard this information also. So, Lab Zero, they had a big old sort of situation with one of their lead developers and some of the sort of heritage stuff with how the company was being run and blah blah blah. A lot of not cool stuff. But yes, while they mention here, from the behavior of Mike Z, or Mike Zymon, they basically were having people being fired, people were leaving the company, people not being paid, some rough stuff there, IP ownership issues, but they got together and decided to start a new group called the Future Club, and that's exciting because there's some fantastic artists on that team. There's some fantastic programmers on that team as well. Creative-wise, I'm excited to see what this is, but yeah, good to hear that they've figured themselves out a little bit more. Oh, easy one, super quick. BlizzCon is going to take place on February 19th and 20th, which we didn't have. I don't think I'll be able to watch your live today. Watch with only audio feature? Oh, that's a good idea. Thanks, Alex. Thanks for helping out. Yeah, so BlizzCon didn't happen this year, obviously because of COVID. So it looks like they're having a earlier one in the year. I think an aim for February. I don't know if they're gonna have 2 in a year then, but yeah, that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that, just because I like Blizzard stuff still. As much as they fuck me around, and the IPs have been in sort of a shitty places these days. I'm not too... I'm pretty excited for this. They might have some good information, especially with Shadowlands. What's BlizzCon Online? Basically, it's the showcase that Blizzard Studios or Blizzard Entertainment have. Just you come, you can do cosplay, you can play the new games, you can talk about the new games that come out. They usually reveal a few things, whatever their plans are. So like World of Warcraft, StarCraft. Overwatch, things like that. You can see I keep avoiding the one that's there. I kind of want to cover it in a second. But Ni no Kuni, Frostworld's animated teaser. So this is the Ni no Kuni game. The previous one did pretty alright. So they decided to do something crazy and do an MMO of sorts, which was not expected. So it's basically a Studio Ghibli MMO. I don't think I watched the trailer. It might be a little too long. But if you haven't seen Ni no Kuni, the previous ones, they were very much like medieval RPG sort of things in a fantasy world. This one is something else. So looks like we got tube people, soul divers. Yeah, they go to a magic world. It looks like trapped in an MMO maybe, but Studio Ghibli style. But Ghibli basically don't have any sort of input outside of doing their animation stuff really. But yeah, if you're into that, you might be excited for this game. Cosplay? Yeah, there's a lot of cosplays, especially at big events like that. It's pretty much any anime, games, pop culture, you pretty much just will have cosplay at any of those things. Usually competitions that run with them. Alright, you ready guys? Here's the big one. I talked about this a little bit last week, but here we go. This might be the biggest news in games for the past decade. Microsoft has acquired Bethesda. This is stupid huge. For some people who don't really know these two companies, or they don't know the specifics in terms of like what Bethesda own, like people might know when they think of Bethesda, I think of like people probably just think of like Fallout or Elder Scrolls, but they have a lot of IPs under their belt now, and it's really, really, really big. I actually didn't know they had Prey and Evil Within, so that's two I didn't actually realize. But yeah, you like fantasy, fairy tales? Yeah, I'm more of a fantasy person to me. I like high fantasy. But yes, this is pretty freaking crazy. They purchased, I think they've got the deal happened pretty quickly, and it was for $7.5 billion. It's a very, 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 very big purchase. Now, the reason why this is important for on the Xbox side is if you have looked at the launch for the Xbox Series X, there's not a lot there. Pretty dry. But that's because it seemed to be they were leaning into a lot of their other services and cloud stuff and blah 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 blah. However, this having other studios doing the games work for them alleviates a lot of stress. Now, the other half to that is Microsoft have done this in the past. They have purchased studios, and these studios have basically been dissolved. Like Microsoft is not supporting them properly. They haven't been super involved, or they have been too involved. Like if you look at like what happened to Rare and stuff, but some of that's a lot. That was happening quite a while ago now. They haven't really made any major purchases for some time. But picking up a studio like Bethesda, which is pretty much an established identity, and they won't be going anywhere anytime soon. They have a lot of money, a lot of power, a lot of games that are coming out. So it is a very smart purchase by them. It totally fits as well, I feel like. I think Microsoft's identity gels well with the Bethesda identity. But there's a thing here that is mentioned, or I've seen in a couple of things, is that they've talked about how they've said that they want to try and be very hands-off with them, and they want to let them do their own thing, and that they're not going to force them to exclusivity right away. There's not stuff that's going to be pulled from that was exclusive for PS5 that was being planned. Like, none of that. They're letting the ball roll, and we'll see where it goes, basically. So this is just a very smart purchase, but who knows what it means for the industry for here. But holy shit, it's really big. There's a nice part of this article, actually, I didn't notice on it. It actually has Microsoft has in the past 2 years also purchased Compulsion Games, Double Fine Studios, The Initiative, In Exile Entertainment, Ninja Theory, Obsidian Entertainment, which that one's an interesting, with Bethesda, Playground Games, and Undead Labs. Now, Obsidian is interesting because Obsidian is the people that made, they were ex-Bethesda developers that made Fallout and worked on Fallout New Vegas, and now they're working side by side again, in a sense, under the banner of Microsoft. They probably won't have any interactions, but yeah, it's just interesting because, yeah, but under the same banner. We hadn't really expected that. Additionally, another thing is people talking about Doom and id Software. Like, look at Discord. What happened? Yeah, I could show off that in a bit, Red Bud. But yeah, Doom being on the same sort of bracket as like I'm gonna say Halo, man. Master Chief is interesting. Now it's like the concept that those two could actually interact in some way is more of a reality. We have there's just so many IPs here that are just really, really, really powerful Western ones that fits the image of the Microsoft development studios. So yeah, there it is. That happened. This is a reality now. I cannot believe that. But additional to that, a follow-up statement was made. Microsoft is still open to more games acquisitions. We're always looking to grow inorganically where it makes sense. So there's also something that has been a message went out, and it happened around TGS, so just before the start of TGS, is keep an eye out, we're still looking for purchases. I don't know if that was in reference to TGS happening, or it was just its timing thing was just a bit funny. But yeah, people are now on the fence whether or not they believe that we're going to see some weird Japanese studios being purchased by Microsoft. But if they do, I think that would be a very bad idea. That doesn't make sense to me. Bethesda made sense. I don't think that makes sense. But we might see something else get picked up in the next week or two, if that's what Microsoft's game is. But yeah. I'll show you guys what Red Bun sent me. So, if you haven't seen, there's a whole heap of Monster Hunter news. I've already talked about it a bit before, but with Rise and Stories 2, but we also have the orchestra is coming. There's an orchestra basically every year, but yeah. And I'm conducting it, guys. If you guys didn't know, I'm also a musical genius. You love my logo? It's so funny. Thanks, Lead Zan. I do like being a Pelico, and I like having Pelico stuff. So, yes. Monster Hunter. Yeah. Going back to the Microsoft thing, that thing just blows my mind. Alright, let's continue on. So we've got a bit of a general news for a little bit, and then we'll hit some TGS stuff, I think. So, backwards compatibility. So this question's been thrown around a bit. We've now got a definitive answer about not just the games on the PS4, but is it the discs will be backwards supported? And the answer is yes. They have come back and said that it is, which means I will be getting a disced version of the PS5, because I will probably never need to use my PS4 ever again, which is a good thing. That thing's getting a little old, and because it's a release one, and yeah. But I'm excited. I am excited for the PS5. Hope you guys are too, even if pre-sales are all messed up. Alright. No Man's Sky Origins update now available. So No Man's Sky has had plenty of updates. They've really turned it around. People are very positive on the game. It mostly has turned into the thing that they were wanting it to be, which is pretty cool. So if you're wanting more extra content and more, like, just a space game that just keeps evolving and getting better, No Man's Sky seems still to be the thing that you should keep your eye on. Yeah. Kudos to that team. The Game Awards. Now, we always know that this is going to be a yearly thing now. This is just a part of the industry now. And the fact that it's going to be very, I guess, a place where news is going to happen. Most of the time when it originally started, I couldn't care less because of the fact that it was just very arbitrary awards, just giving out stupid stuff, and half the winners don't make any sense. But like, who cares about that? Usually there's been announcements the past few years, so this is something to keep your eye on if you're into the news. And yeah, especially with how the Game Awards team with Jeff Niley at the lead has been very, like, doing like the Summer of Games and stuff like that. Like, we're very likely to see still some very involved in the industry discussions. My doggo says hi. Hi, doggo. How you going? Talked about this before. I love dogs. If you guys have any animals you want to show off, feel free to drop them in the Discord. And yeah, I'd love to see what your pets look like. They're just the massive cuties. But yeah, Game Awards. We knew that was coming, and now we have a date. So this is a game I'm excited for. Baldur's Gate 3 has actually been pushed back, and that's okay. It's something that happens in the industry. I feel like the more studios are more comfortable to be able to, like, say, no, we want more time, we need to make sure that this is coming out in a way that we should do. That's okay, as long as it's not being pushed back continuously, because then it enters like a development hell. But yeah, I'm still excited for that game. I can't wait to play it. I don't know if I'd play it on stream. Again, a lot of these RPGs are just a bit too, how we say, like, they're just too long for something on stream. But that one might not be, I don't know. Have I talked about TGS yet? No, we're getting there. Spellbreak has reached over 5 million players. Yeah, not too much. This is basically, Spellbreak has done what Battle Royales do, and it's made numbers, and it's free, and people seem to like it. I don't really care about it, but looks like that format that I thought would work like a decade ago is still working. So Crash Bandicoot 4 About Time has local competitive and co-op multiplayers. Spellbreak is also the best battle royale, is it? Hey Al, how you going? Fake raid, I only came. That's okay, Al. Did you actually raid me, Al? So I don't know what's going on. There's still something going on in terms of notifications. Someone said that there might be something funny with Streamlabs, so I might go and have a look-see after stream. Maybe the alerts are probably broken. The thing is, I didn't even get any alerts just in terms of the other stuff, so I came with Al. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, welcome everyone. I'm sorry. I just don't know why the notifications aren't working. We'll have to have a look at that later. Seems like something has broken with alert boxes. Read someone say that something's changed. Crash Bandicoot 4. Yeah, we talked about it. So, Crash 4 is going to have multiplayer, which is cool. But it's only local. So, I am excited about this game, but I really brought out this article because I didn't see anyone talking about it. Apparently, Crash Bandicoot 4 has a demo that is playable right now if you have pre-ordered. I don't know if the demo is going to be available later for people who haven't pre-ordered, but yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it's like it feels a bit funny to have that. So I'm here to calm down, and you're the best streamer I have. Don't worry, Al. We'll be very chill. We're talking about news. Don't worry. I'll also excite you for things because we're going to talk about TGS stuffs very soon. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, this came out of nowhere. So you probably saw me talk about it on Discord. We saw a leak literally the day before about this coming out. It was a very reputable leak. It was pretty much guaranteed, but maybe that was the cause of it. But they just dropped it. They dropped the trailer and then they dropped the game, and I was like, yep, Kirby Fighters is now out. And yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. You have a suggestion for the start of the news days? What's up? What are you thinking, Red Bun? The Apex Legends approach. Well, it's just this was not. It's not a big game per se, but I feel like it's got a little bit of a worry because people who play like Smash Bros and stuff saw this game and was like, "Oh shit, it's Smash Bros with Kirby." No, it's not exactly Smash Bros with Kirby. It's a very lightweight, like little fighter. There was a Kirby Fighters 1? Yes. I think it was on the 3DS from memory. Not too old. They're very simple games. This one I think is a bit different because I think that you can do four people instead of 2. But you might have to correct me if I'm wrong. But it looks fun. It's pretty cheap from what I know of it. Yeah, it's only like $20 American. So if you want to pick it up, just a quick little fun game you could play. It was on the 3DS. You played it with your ex. Yeah. I thought it was on the 3DS. I never played it, but I had seen footage of it. So yeah, don't expect a heap of balance stuff. Don't expect it to be like the hardcore fighter. It's just dumb Kirby fun. So similar to what I was talking about with the PlayStation 5 stuff, Xbox Series X orders have sold out. We kind of saw this coming. Obviously both companies are just being really just limited in terms of how much they're actually like how many they're putting up for pre-sale initially. And I don't know if they're going to increase either of them. They have talked about it, so we'll see. Alright, you would need to be shortened. But the countdown sound from the BBC News. I do have the little news intro if you haven't seen it, Red Bun. I'm sorry, but what's the point of the Series X? To play old games, I think, Al, is what the point of it right now. But considering the case of I guess acquisitions of like Bethesda, we're probably going to see a lot more games coming to the Series X first. But again, it's still one of those things that it's like Microsoft seems to be diversifying. They're pushing away from their development specifically on the console. It's more just there because they've got it in a sense. And staying in the market is just a good idea. So that's what it feels like right now. But it's definitely not something I think that... As a console, I don't think it competes with the PS5 as it stands, but it will be good for its Game Pass. But a lot of things will probably be on PC. So. Welcome to the Daimono Game News headlines. I should do an intro. I've talked about it before. I should have like little scripts for things, but I don't run any scripts. I'm too ad-libby. I like just talking rather than reading a script. Speaking of which, I did actually, when I worked at a call center a long time ago, they had I basically had a script. Like you would, whenever you took a call, you would have like a script at the start and you had like a script at the end where you just basically do openers and enders. They were very handy. So it's like, I understand the appeal of them. Do this one first. We're getting all the games on PC. If you want to play older games, I'd rather pull out my modded 360. I have a script to play off and ad-lib wherever... Yeah. That... I feel like I should. I'm just very poor about it. I just don't want to sound like I'm rap. I want it to sound more like we're just hanging out. Like, hey, I'm here, we're gonna chill, hang. I don't want to sound like Robo Man of like, welcome to the Daimono channel, and here we are, we're gonna play this, and thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate you all so much. And it's like, I don't know, it doesn't sound genuine. I'd rather be more genuine. By the way, it's officially fall. No eggs. I know, I gotta get these eggs off my desk. At some point. Sometime I will get rid of these dang eggs. Inner Sloth cancels Among Us 2 because the first game became so popular. I don't know if it's gonna be fully cancelled. I feel like that's poor wording. But, yes. I bet a lot of you are very, very well aware of Among Us 2 now, and the sudden surge in popularity this game got after X amount of time. I think it was out for like a while. But yes, kind of a smart choice, kind of a weird choice. Cancelling completely seems strange, but my assumption is that Among Us 2 mustn't have been in development for very long if they decided to cancel it and then move all their stuff. So what the phrasing is that they're moving all the content that they were going to have in Among Us 2 into Among Us 1. It'd been out for 2 years. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I was going to say 2 years, but I was like, wait, maybe is it 6 months? But yeah, it's kind of a situation where they are going to put all that stuff into the previous game, but it makes me wonder if it's how much is going to be retrofitted, or if they hadn't really actually done development for very long and the engine actually was quite similar. So, guess we'll see. That's really good for them. Hopefully they make more money. Hopefully they can figure out a monetization method for Among Us 1 to continue that ball rolling for themselves. But they've made a shit ton of money in the past few weeks. You watched the devs play with some streamers? Oh really? That's awesome. Did they do anything crazy or like something that sort of broke the mold? I think they probably only started working on 2 when they got popular. That's what I thought, CJ, because when I first heard about it Among Us about a month ago was when I was watching Samurai's stream, I think, and like he was saying like yeah, this is just getting popular. They've just announced Among Us 2, so I don't think they'd been working on it very, very long, but if at all. Hold on, this will take a minute to type. What's up, Redbun? Alright. You guys can keep sending me stuff to, like, even if I've moved off a news article, I'll continue talking about it. Do you know how to play music? I do know how to play music. Where I was actually talking about this in Pixie's stream before. We're talking about music for some reason, and yeah, I used to play instruments. Not really these days. I've probably forgotten so much. But I do like a lot of live music. I want to. When I get the chance, I've been to a couple of orchestras. You were a conductor. Conducting's it's easy but hard to do well. I haven't conducted anyone before, but I know how to conduct. Show the thing. I did show the thing, Red Bun. Did you not see it? So the original idea was the port over everything in the first game, maps, tasks, etc. And they also announced that they wanted to do a bit more with the first game, before releasing the second game. Okay. That makes me wonder whether or not it is actually the same. They were planning to use the same engine. Because I don't even know what it's made in, but it feels pretty like made from the ground up. Very simple. May you do it again? I guess so. Alright. So if you didn't see, there was an announcement for Monster Hunter's Orchestra this year. Probably be a mostly online one, but yeah. If you don't know Monster Hunter music, the music is fantastic in those games, so really worth checking out. Look, it's me. Yeah, I mean, this is my side gig. If you can't find me, I'm probably doing stuff like this. We're very versatile, Palicos. Also, I noticed that you can see my blue eyes, whereas quite black in this form. Alright, gotta keep moving. We've still got a bit of news to get through. And we still haven't even got to the best parts. Yeah, we have a few weird news pieces to talk about. Neo 2. I thought this was going to be revealed during the Koei Tecmo segment of TGS, but here we are. This is a good way to start TGS news. They dropped that they are going to be doing the new DLC, which we already knew. They usually do 2 DLCs for Neo, so expect this one. I don't know if we'll get another, but if we get a third one, that'd be amazing. But this will probably cap off the story. If they aren't going to be making Neo 3, this might be a hard cap for the story, which, I mean, kind of already felt like it was. So, yeah. The other one, like the previous DLC, we actually went back in time and stuff and learned about a bit of history of the Neo 2 universe. So I'm excited. I love Neo 2. Alright. If you are a fighting game fan, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus just dropped Belial. So, if you haven't seen how Belial fights, it's pretty fucking cool. We'll just... Hey Kuro, how you going? I'm actually going to be playing Monster Hunter later today if you're playing as well, Kuro. How's your day been? How's your day? Wait, is that Kuro? Different Kuro. This is Sweet Orange Kuro. She is a Monster Hunter streamer from Australia. If you guys have not checked her out, please do. She is very sweet. You miss Kuro? Yeah, Kuro. So, Sweet Orange Kuro. If you don't know, I have a mod also called Kuro, who is she's now also a streamer, but she's been busy a lot with uni work and stuff like that. So she hasn't been able to turn up a lot recently, but that's okay. Like I always said, that people's personal lives do come first whenever it comes to related to streaming. But he looks really sick. People apparently really love this character. However, on the note with this patch, apparently rebalances came into the game for Grand Blue Fantasy, which is a very accessible fighting game. If you don't play fighting games, I do suggest this game. I feel like a lot of people would enjoy this one, especially if you like anime aesthetic. But yes, apparently rebalances have happened, and they've caused a lot of upset people because they nerfed a heap of stuff and caused a whole heap of utility issues and movement issues. So I'll probably read about that more later. But yeah, Belial looks sick though. It's getting there. Wanting to sleep, but you got to go to work soon. Oh man, that's the worst. Did you stay up late? Have fun with your game though later. Oh, thanks, Kuro. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Monster Hunter today. I haven't played it in a little bit, so it should be fun. Also, thank you for the water, Al. Sometimes I just go. Thank you. Hey Brookie, how you going? I've been here. You've been here before? What a Dasani water bottle on your deck. What is a Dasani water bottle? You're playing Dead by Daylight? Yeah, well, you guys, I've actually got the screen up, so you can actually watch me make a fine thingy. I can't do branded. A few more days until the final update. It's going to be so sad. I know. Yeah. I'm excited though. Like, that's the thing. Like, Fatalis is going to be really fun. We will still get new events though, Kuro. That's usually sort of how it goes. They won't be big different events, but we will probably get different combinations of things, I would hope. And we'll see. Dasani is great. What's up with Dasani? I don't understand. What do you mean? What is this? It's just water, isn't it? Get those eggs off your table. Yeah, we can replace the eggs with Dasani water. Not sponsored. Am I gonna get in trouble for this? But yeah, I'm really excited for Fatalis, if you guys don't already know. It's a shitty water brand. You shouldn't. It looks like a really plain water brand. I think they'll continue rotating events for festivals, but after that, Fatalis comes out and the Horror Fest. Oh, the Horror Fest! Yes, I'm excited for the Horror Fest. I feel like that'll be really, really cool. I'm just gonna quickly set up that water bottle. Won't take me long. But yeah, like I've talked about, Fatalis is going to be awesome. Being able to go to the old world again is going to be awesome. The fact that we're getting a Halloween event, like there's so much stuff that I'm really excited for World. But I heavily dislike Dasani. Well, it's got to be there. Someone's requested it. I'm not in control of this. This is someone else's doing. Safe background. I also don't know why this image is so large. I don't know why. One, the image is really freaking large. This one I've just picked up is like a couple thousand for some reason. I don't know who, I don't know who's done this, but now we have Dasani. I actually already have a water bottle. I just realized, so we'll do that. Where'd it go? This is what I was talking about. Look how big this water bottle is. We'll just hang on. We'll do this. Look, we'll just have a gigantic Dasani in the background. There we go. I'm not sponsored. Get rid of these eggs. While we're here, we'll clean up my desk. Alright. You gotta head off. Have a great stream. Thanks, Kuro. Have a good day. Yeah, hopefully I can catch up with you soon. Maybe we can do another like co-op session or something maybe sometime. Bye. Have fun at work. Aquafina. I heavily dislike it. Do you think Bandai will talk about Tales of Arise? I'm not sure. They probably Red Bun. It's still coming, so get a pumpkin. Yeah, I need to get a pumpkin. If you guys want to request a pumpkin, I'll put there. Otherwise, I need to continue with news. Because the big one's coming. The big one that I'm super excited and I want to show you guys, and we have to talk about the trailer, and there's a lot of things happening. Bigger than you. I know. Well, it allows me, I have big sippy cup. Now I can just like have a big old sippy sip. Well, I actually might like... You can't also tell the brand either. I have to keep my ears over it. I request a Monster Hunter pumpkin. You gotta use the points, Red Bun. You gotta use your points. All right, let's get into it. Dasa. So, TGS started. TGS started with Nier. So we had like a few announcements. There was a few indie stuff, a bit of discussion, a lot of preamble in the first day of TGS. However, Square Enix decided to put Nier at the front. And it's a really fucking good idea because I'm very excited for this game. And yeah. Which point redeem? It's called... Make the Palico wear this. Normally it's for wearing things, but we can put it on the desk for this case. Guys, it's snowing. I'm not joking, it's currently snowing. I knew it was cold, but... What? It was literally a sunny day the other day. Very distracted now. This feels appropriate for Nia. Put a pumpkin on your desk. It's straight up snowing. Hang on. I have the message for a girlfriend. This is so weird. So there wasn't really any snow this year during winter. Oh wow, it's really snowing. Okay, this is super weird. Alright, pumpkin time. Pumpkin time? Do you get pumpkins during winter? During snowy times? What kind of pumpkin do we want? Do we want a jack-o'-lantern? I want a jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern. Lantern? Wait, what's happening? It's snowing. Yeah, CJ, are you getting this? CJ also lives in the same state as me, by the way. Palico pumpkin. See if I can find a palico pumpkin? Palico pumpkin. I know there is a palico pumpkin because of this festival one. What are we gonna do? I'll just grab this and I'll just cut off his head. Oh, the snow stopped. Well, that was weird. So, okay. The reason why I was talking about, like, with the Nier reference point to it is in Nier, if you guys don't know, in Nier, well, let's say the Drakengard universe. If you don't know the Drakengard universe, there is an event that happens in the true timeline. In the true ending of Drakengard 3, a dragon is brought over, and as it dies, it dissolves into white powder, basically, which covers an entire city, and it begins this, basically, I don't want to say a disease, but basically the world starts to crumble and people start dying. It's just no one can handle it and stuff. And in the Nier universe, white and black is very heavy. They're very big color choices because thematically that's just sort of how the universe works. Yeah, feels appropriate to be watching snow as I'm about to talk about Nier Replicant returning. Give me 2 seconds, still making the pumpkin hat. I can either put it on me or we can put it on the desk. Do we want it on me or on the desk? We can either put it on the desk, or we can put it on me. I need jack-o'-lantern. There we go. That'll do for now. But yeah. Oh, snow started again. Post a photo and Insta later? Nah, it's not going to be proper snow, Alex. It was sort of like a little bit of fall. Yeah. No snow, just some rain. Oh, okay. I'm in a hipster area of North Melbourne. Oh, okay. Alright. I'm in like regional Victoria, so desk will look better. Perfect. Alright, awesome. There we go. We got a tiny lantern. I'll probably find a better one because I feel like this would probably be a bit better on my face. Whoa, shit. Snowing even more. That's what is going on? What is today? Let's talk about Nier Replicant, shall we? So, if you guys don't know, Nier Automata had a previous game called Nier Gestalt and Nier Replicant. Nier Gestalt is what we got in the West with Papa Nier. We had an old gruff looking Papa Nier. Nier Replicant is what Japan got, and they had the young boy looking after his sister. And Replicant is being remade and coming to the West. And it looks fucking amazing. I'm so excited for this. I personally put this in my top 10 of games ever. Replicant is so amazing as a story. Yoko Taro is just a wonderful writer. So let's watch the trailer. So we got a gameplay trailer that dropped. Let's check it out. Guys, when this song started playing, I got very, very emotional. They're also showing one of the final moments. This is like one of the final moments of the game right there, by the way. It's a new version of the songs. Possibly the greatest OST in video games. The new environments look so good. They're re-recording dialogue, they're making new models, that's just everything is just fresh. It's getting a game that is such a sort of unsung gem in a sense. Like, people don't know properly about this game. And then Automata just has made it so this can be a reality. I'm so happy. I can't tell you how happy I am. See, we're talking about snow. So if you guys don't know, that's literally the opening scene to the game. A destroyed city covered in snow. The voice actors were crying, yeah. This is a very, very heavy-hitting emotional game. And so, we have a release date. We have 23rd of the 4th. Very, very excited. Very excited. It was a really good presentation too, because it's just, I love watching Yoko Taro and his crew just talk. There's a lot of snow. Very appropriate. I hope next year they'll talk about Dragon Quest. They're actually going to talk about Dragon Quest this year. I'll show you on TGS. The TGS lineup's all up. So they will be talking about Dragon Quest this year. You played a survival raft game? Oh, okay. I think I've seen that. The singing is beautiful. Is that the bartender meme I see? Bartender meme. What? I don't know what you're talking about, Al. Yes, the full presentation's there. Yoko Taro talked about a heap of things. There's lots of stuff. There's some screenshots. I saw these screenshots already. The gameplay, I kind of want to show off the gameplay. Should I show off gameplay? I don't know. But yeah. Jack's there. One of the major bosses. He looks squid-like. We have some of the shades later in the game with adult Nier. In the recommended videos. We have I forget what it's called, the canyon, where all the shades live and stuff. That's where adult Nier was, or teenage Nier was fighting. We got the village in the desert. These are very small screenshots. Notice this in a couple of places. We've seen a couple of these actually already, so we'd already seen this one. So this is right near the end of the game in the hidden library. Here's the library again. Oh, it looks so good. I'm so excited. Guys, I'm so excited. The Shadow Lord's castle. There's some promo art and stuff. It looks really good. More snow. Just very excited. Oh no, I closed the tab. Poopies. Hang on. I want to show off the gameplay. Oh, it was in the recommended videos. Oh, I see. I want to go back to the article. How do I go back to the article? No. No. I want to go back. I'll go back. There we go. I think they've got the gameplay thing here. Do they? Gameplay. Here we go. So they showed off a tech demo gameplay, and you'll see why I got really excited about this. You can't just say that. We got to get to the through news. So I say no gameplay. So this game is related to Automata. Yes. It's its own story. So The Nier universe basically is this one, which I don't want to spoil it. If you've never played Nier, I don't want to spoil the story for you. Go play this fucking game. It is literally one of the best games ever made. You need to play it. This HD version in this gameplay will show why you should probably be playing it as well. Is it turn-based? Because because I saw it was turn-based. It's not turn-based at all. You're talking about the phone game, I think, which I'm about to show off after this. Don't tell me how to live my life. No, you have to listen to me on this one. This one's important. Yeah. So this is a big deal because the fields were one of the really big things in the game. Going out in the field. Oh, it doesn't have the subtitles. Oh, it's Japanese subtitles. There's English subtitles, but they haven't got the English one. Yeah. But yes, if you played Automata, the original Nier was like... The original Nier was a bit rough in terms of combat. It was very simple. But the second one... When Automata came out, Automata worked with Platinum. Platinum got their fighting engine, their action engine working for it. They made a fantastic action game. And then, because this is post-Automata, we now have a situation where Nier Replicant plays like Automata, which is insane. Like, Automata has a fantastic combat system. Look at how he moves. He's so fast. He used to be very rooted to the ground in the original game, but yeah. I'm so excited. Control Shift T, close tab, by the way. Oh, you accidentally closed the tab. Oh no, to unclose the tab. Yeah. You heard Nier was awful? Well, whoever told you that is an idiot. They don't know what good games are. But yeah, as you can see, it's sort of an action game. You got different weapons. The combat just looks really good. Oh, he didn't use the dragon spear. I think he just uses a normal spear here. But yeah. Wow, die insulting people. Look, if you're gonna talk shit about one of the best games ever, you need to get yourself educated. But yeah, super excited that that gameplay looks really, really good compared to what the original was. But yeah, that wasn't the only Nier news. Nier Reincarnation also got more details and a new trailer. I won't talk too much about it. If you guys don't already know, Nier is getting another game, which we don't know how it fits into the Nierverse. It almost looks like it might be taken from the stories of the ancient tree, which was actually a giant computer. Yeah, I'm curious as to how it actually does fit into the universe. But we have a trailer which shows off a shit ton of stuff we had never seen before. This is a very punchy, quick trailer, so if you don't like flashing lights, maybe don't look at this, but here we go. Oh, that was very loud. Oh god, a phone game? Yeah, unfortunately so. Tires. So it looks like it's a series of short stories in different universes. I've dissected this trailer a few times now already, but shows off a heap of characters very quickly. You can kind of see the turn-based combat in it, and then it is a gacha is the one big thing. So if it's not only is it a mobile game, it is a mobile gacha game. So if you played Sinnoh Alice, you might feel a bit familiar with this game, but it plays completely differently. There you go. So the one thing about this which is a little frustrating is I don't know. Also, for some reason there's announcement sounds and train sounds. Don't know what that means. That's the first time we've had that. There's a lot of little teasers in here. So that's why this game is sort of an enigma in a sense. I don't quite know what it is. Shit, I don't have money. Time to waste money on another game. You can, so as a gacha games, you will be able to play this for free. That's how gacha games work. So, you will be able to play it for free, guys. Don't worry about that. But the big issue is that they've got the App Store release date as December 23rd, and that's for Japan. But very likely we're not going to see this game for a long time in the West. My hope is that we don't have a weird as situation from if we have, I don't want it to be a situation where like Sinoalis, where Sinoalis took 2 years, I think, before it came to the West. Like, I'm so excited for Nier Replicant to come back, but to wait for this story, which is completely new to the universe, is going to kill me. So let's hope that it doesn't take too long, especially with how popular Nier is. So, yeah. A little ghost. This is just more like it's got more cover art and stuff like that. So really, these pictures are good. So yeah, this is going to be the Western box art, by the way, the game, the Replicant. There's Brother Nier, and he's as a teenager. Brother Nier as a child. He's got Grimoire Weiss. Yona as a teenager, she's grown up a little bit. Kaine looks like Kaine. Emil before he gets transformed. Popola and Devola. I really, really like the Popola and Devola designs in this game. Yeah. This isn't all the key art. There's actually more out there. There's a lot out there now. This is the gameplay I was showing off before. But yeah, I'm very, very excited. Why is there a big water bottle behind us? I don't know what you're talking about, NC. Big water bottle. Bow down to deaths of water. I don't know what you guys are talking about. But yeah, that was the big thing from TGS the last night. So, I'm very, very, very excited to see more of that game. I can't wait for it to come out. And TGS has only just begun. That is such a powerful way for it to start. Let's put the background music back on. What, you expecting me to stream without refreshment? That's true. Let's drink some water, in fact. Oh shit, we've almost been going for an hour. I have to speed this up. Otherwise we're not going to play Fury. Are most or all the characters teens? In Replicant, yes, but that's sort of a question mark statement also, because there's more to it. NC, there's quite a bit of story. It's very teen focused in that one. The Western version, Gestalt, actually you played as Papa Nier, which was a grizzled dude. So hang on, I'll Nier Gestalt. So Nier Gestalt, unlike so here's a good representation. So this is what Japan got. This is what we got. We got what was on the right. We got Papa Nier, which he has the weird face mask and stuff like that. He's not a pretty boy. So Japan, America, because apparently they thought it would work better. But yeah, you can kind of tell it was just like a different thing. That box art just so bad. I don't like justifiably people didn't pick up that game. But yeah, I swear Square Enix came a long way since their merger. I might have to take a photo of this. This is a lot of fucking snow right now. This is more snow than happened all of winter. This is insane. Show me Dragon Quest. There's no Dragon Quest today. I'm going to show you when it's going to happen though. I want snow, damn it. Really gonna I might have to take a photo. After the news, I might take a photo and then I might upload it for you guys. I swear most anime games and show characters that are adults, but they look like teens. Yeah, it's just the art style a lot of the time. All right, so this was a weird thing to wake up. There's two pieces of news that sort of were a bit weird. The first one, what the fuck is this? Amazon announces new cloud gaming service Luna. So it wasn't bad enough that Google stuffed up their thing with the Stadia, we now have another cloud service coming about. But yeah, whatever. This might be tied to Twitch, in fact. We might see some connection there because it's Amazon also, but yeah. Pretty crazy. I don't know what else I can say about this, but other than we've already seen this with Google, so I don't know what to expect here. It didn't work before. You want snow? I'll give you guys snow. And then the last piece of just general news. Sega is developing a live-action Yakuza game. Film, not game. Which, if you've never watched Japanese movies, they are not something very worthwhile looking forward to, sort of thing. But I believe there was one previously that was really bad, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about this. I don't have high hopes for this, but it was just a weird, fun piece of news. And that's all the general news. Why do they keep making cloud stuff? We might see another video game crash? No, not if it's coming from Google and if it's coming from Amazon, not going to happen because they're in their own little bubble. They're not really making for video games. They're just sort of doing another weird thing. Enjoy stream. You're gonna go lie down? No problem, Al. And you're gonna head off also, Alex? That's okay, guys. Thanks for watching news with me. I'm just gonna cover the TGS stuff and then I might take a photo of the snow before it all evaporates. But yeah, TGS time. So, if you guys haven't seen this, if you want to read this article yourself, Gamatsu's one's pretty good coverage of it, so you can try and keep track of all your dates and stuff. I've also put this in the Discord. But we have the breakdown of each day. So yesterday was the Square Enix Neo stuff, the Xbox showcase happened as well. We got to talk about that, yeah. Xbox is trying to move further into Japan, even though it probably won't stick. But Microsoft's trying their hardest. They showed off some stuff, not too interesting. Again, they really, really want to have Scarlet Nexus be their lead, but I don't know if that will really work. So tonight will be a lot of general stuff, a lot of tech stuff that's actually happening right now. If you wanted to go watch some stuff now, in fact, this has already been, so yeah, they'll probably be doing this stuff right now. So if you wanted to go watch some streams other than myself that's related to just games, you can go check out this stuff, but it's probably not that interesting for a lot of people. And then we have, when we get down to here, so we got, for actual game companies that are doing the bigger things, we've got Sega, we've got Gung Ho, we've got Capcom. They're doing their things tonight, so these three will probably be worth watching. I'll probably end up talking about them tomorrow. There's a few smaller things, so if you're into smaller indie Japanese stuff, holy heck, that's a lot of snow. If you're into indie stuff, Japanese indie stuff, go check out those press conferences. The day after, we've got like just some general stuff, D3, Spike Chunsoft, Cygames, Konami, Koei Tecmo, Tencent, like that'll be the day after. Day after that, we've got Koei Tecmo, Konami, Bandai, K-Lab, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. Yeah, it's a few days, about 4 days, 5 days, 4 days I think. But if you want the actual breakdowns for each company that you might be interested in, that'll probably be down further down. So you've got like 4Gamernet, Bandai Namco, and that actually has states when their times are. So if there's individual games you're interested in, so say like Ninjala or something like that, or we've got Scarlet Nexus, like you can look at all these breakdowns on times. Capcom, I will be definitely watching the Capcom Rise stuff. I won't be streaming any of this, so I'll probably just talk about it post, but yeah. D3 Publishing, Ranzella, HappyNet, Koei Tecmo, Konami, Level 5, Sega Atlas, I'll correct myself, and Sega looks like they're the big one. Look at how much Sega's got. Look at that. That's all Sega. Square Enix. So this is what you were asking about, Red Bun. So we've got Dragon Quest has got all this. We have Dragon Quest Online, Dragon Quest 9, Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai. They're really leaning into Adventure of Dai at the moment. Monster 2, Rivals Ace, Tact, Walk. And then there's a whole heap of other stuff. There doesn't seem to be anything on 16, so if you're wanting Final Fantasy 16, it's probably not there. Did I say 9? Oh no, sorry, I meant 11, not 9. Yeah. Hey Bear, use his back, use his back. Use with snow on the side. No, we're not doing 9, it's 11. So yeah, if you wanted to all the times on that, you can check there. But yeah, that's TGS. There's a lot of news to cover. I know, man. This past week, past 2 weeks has been a lot of news. A shit ton of news. You've been wanting a 9 remake? I can't imagine they'll be doing a 9 remake anytime soon. It's not that old. Almost gave me a heart attack. Alright. I should take a photo now, and I'm going to try and send you guys a photo. Well, I'll put it up in a sec. But that's all the news for today. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm currently getting a message. Oh, wait, Prince is... Okay. Wait, is Prince... Wait, Prince is doing Monster Hunter right now. I guess if he's still doing it later, maybe I can join him. New Yakuza title. Oh yeah, we've seen all this. I just wanted to see if there was anything else. All is red. Yeah. All right, that's all the news. Are you going to switch streams or are you done for the night? I'm going to switch streams. So we're going to do a quick look at Fury, and I'll probably do that for about an hour, and then I'll probably go and do Monster Hunter. I think I'll be doing Monster Hunter with Prince today. Then if he's on, if you want to join us, Bear, or if you're on tonight, I'd be happy to have you. But yes, I'm gonna quickly go take a photo. So I'm gonna mute myself and go get you a picture. Hang on, actually I'll BRB and then I'll go get the photo. I'll be right back.